Everyone deserves to be an honoree, and every year we choose different honorees. But we chose this year people who are special, not just to us, special to the community, special to Chabad, and special people. But again, I want to thank each and every one of you for making the event a great and successful event, the honorees for accepting to be honorees, and for their support of Chabad. And God should bless all of you, including us, that we should all merit to go from strength to strength, nachas from our children and loved ones, and we should all merit the shit tomorrow. Thank you.
When I first moved here, my brother Mehdi, who directs the Friendship Circle with his wife Leah, invited my wife and I and our young son Mendel to join, I think it was the AZ Airtime, for Friendship Circle's birthday club. This was the first time that I met Jeff and Lisa Geyser. From abroad, I'm going to use this word a lot tonight, I stalked them on Facebook and watched how much good they do for this community. When their names came up, that they were being honored at this year's dinner, I knew that it was a correct choice. They truly give and teach others about giving, not just tzedakah, but even their time. I watch their children, and it's just an amazing thing that they do. It is my great honor to ask Jeff and Lisa Geyser to join us on this podium and accept this well-deserved honor.
Truly humbled and feel very blessed to receive this honor from Chabad. We thank all of the Chabad rabbis, Rabbi Zalman, Rabbi Tzvi, and even Levy, who gave bidding cards to my sons and told them to go wild tonight. So we are also pleased to be sharing this evening with our fellow honorees, Dr. Jeffrey and Nancy Weber, Barbara Kaplan, and Sholom Richard Liebhaber. We recognize in receiving this honor that we are lucky. We are and have been the product of a wonderful environment around us, a supportive family, great friends, and a growing and vibrant Jewish community. As people, and specifically as Jews, we are fully aware that we are merely the conduit of passing on tradition of our parents and grandparents to our children. Powerfully, that's inherent. Thankfully, we have a tradition to pass down that we're both very proud of. We take great pride in it. We both come from loving, generous, and thoughtful families. Our grandparents, our brothers, sisters, nieces, nephews, and those that are no longer with us, like my father, blessed memory. My mother, Joyce Geyser, has a long and wonderful history of helping others throughout this community on many different boards, including her leadership of Arizona's largest homeless shelter, and serving many years on the Hebrew Academy Board. There's not a son who takes greater pride in their mother or a daughter-in-law who has greater respect and admiration for their mother-in-law, as Lisa and I do for Joyce. Similarly, you will never hear a son-in-law speak so highly of his mother-in-law either. Lisa's mother, Joanne, is perhaps the most unselfish person we know. It is clear that Lisa's caring and compassionate nature come directly from her. We also, like Rabbi Zalman, need to recognize Rabbi Liebhaber, both personally and as a community. Rabbi has been like a second father to both of us, and we are truly grateful for his guidance, his love, and showing us how to live humbly as people and as Jews. We are also very thankful to the friends who, quite frankly, are too many to name, but many of whom have come to share this symbol with us. Your love and support is a constant source of joy and inspiration and comfort to all of us and our family. We are also very, very lucky to live in a time in a community that has great Jewish institutions. We have the Phoenix Hebrew Academy, my alma mater, which celebrates 50 years. We have a community day school of parties, multiple kosher restaurants and shuls, kollels, programs for children, singles and seniors. This is a community that has a dynamic JCC and a community campus. With all that said, we still need a stable community Jewish high school, and we need a kosher nursing home for our seniors, and that is a task for all of us to take on. And of course, we have our host this evening, one of the greatest assets, the Chabad of Arizona. Our tradition teaches us that Moshe Rabbeinu was the greatest Jew, in fact, the greatest person who ever lived. And while we certainly respect that notion, I personally always gravitated towards Abraham Avinu, our father. The father of the Jewish people is known for three primary traits: his humility, his devotion to his faith, and his outreach, hospitality, and concern for others. I can truly think of not better adjectives or more accurate description than Chabad. Ask yourself this. Ask yourself this: would there be religious life throughout the world, in Tokyo or Hong Kong, or Buenos Aires, or for that matter, right here in Desert Ridge or Chandler, without Chabad? When we give to Chabad, we know what that donation translates into. In fact, it's not a donation, it's an investment. It means more men putting on tefillin, more women lighting candles on Friday night. It means more children in the Olive Bed preschool, more families celebrating in the sukkah and dancing around the bima for Simchas Torah. It means more programs for the Friendship Circle and for Smile on Seniors. We owe a tremendous debt of gratitude to the Chabad for being a resource for Jewish outreach and continuity in this community and around the world. And finally, I've noticed, since we were blessed with our boys, there's a notable increase in the number of visits that my mother and my in-laws pay to us and come over to our house. Now, they would never admit this, but I know full well that the reason they come over so often and frequently is to see the boys and not to see me. And I am 100% okay with that. And similarly, when Rabbi Levertov called to ask Lisa and I to share this kavod, I know that the real honoree is my beautiful wife, Lisa. And to be honest, I'm 100% okay with that as well. Lisa, she's a tremendously kind and compassionate person. Other people's joy is her joy, other people's pain is her pain. I cannot tell you how many times since we have been together that people have come up to me to say how beautiful Lisa is. And I always think, you truly have no idea how beautiful Lisa is. Whether through families giving back that she started with Alex Sklar, or the countless boards, organizations, and people that she helps constantly, she is truly a Kiddush Hashem for our community. I could not be more proud to be her husband. Again, to the Levertovs, to the Chabad of Arizona, and to all of you, thank you for this evening and for this kavod.